Hi everyone, thank you for watching. I am going to show you how I am turning a corner, a small corner of my room, and you can do this for any room in your house, into your very own dedicated workspace.
Welcome to Coffee with Mary, your morning pick-me-up for any time of day. Today, we will show you part 1 of transforming a corner space into a home office space. I will show you how I am doing mine for less than $100. We will focus today on the tables and storage, and the following episode, we will add the decor and the laptop setup.
Now this is going to look a little different than what you may have seen in other home offices because the tables are very low. These are end tables.
Instead of spending $100 or more on a desk, I bought these 2 end tables from Family Dollar, and they were perfect for the workspace that I have and for the function that I needed. The round table was $12 and the square was $15.
I wanted this table to be low because I didn't want the table or a desk to block the view of my window. And I love the view from this window. I am going to buy a stand to put my laptop on so that I can have my laptop there, and the laptop will be high enough for me to type. And then I can remove it when I don't need the laptop there anymore.
Assembling or building these 2 tables, that was a challenge, but I was actively constructing my home office, my workspace, and I call this workspace my command center of strategy for change and production. And I will explain later the meaning behind that name and why it is so important.
It did take me about 1.5 hours to do the round table. The square table, I think that took me about maybe 45 minutes. I finally got these 2 bad boys together. I bought this storage, these drawers here from Family Dollar as well, and that was $12 too. This is where I will put my print paper or any type of office supplies, any type of documents that I need, and that storage bin there, that storage box for about $6.
Look at the transformation that we have so far with the tables and with the storage. I added a chair that I've had for years now, and that helped me to keep within the budget. Before you purchase anything, look around your house to see what you can add that can help you to save extra money. We'll continue the transformation in the next episode.
This is my workspace, my office space, but it is also included in all of that my strategy corner, where I plan, I document, and I put together a schedule to implement those plans of growing as an entrepreneur, growing this business, and to create projects that will contribute to change in this country. I've always believed that change starts with us. All of us can do something in our own homes and bring it out. And with all of you who are protesting, peaceful protesting, that's what you're doing. You are bringing yourself and bringing the change with you. And all of that collective energy, that is moving. That is moving things now. I am here to tell you, especially as an African American woman, that when somebody puts a brick wall in front of you to block you from getting to the next level, who will try to block you from getting justice, who will try to block you from getting to where you should be as a person, as a human being. You can climb over that wall sometimes. You can go around that wall sometimes. But there are some times where you just have to knock that sucker down. And right now, that's what we are dealing with. We are going to have to knock this wall down. And I am a big believer in taking all of your strength, and that wall is coming down. It is. And to make sure that we do have more equality. And I'm using my voice. I am using my voice to put that message out, to put that empowerment message out through this work. And so I'm using this room to use that work to drive that forward. And I am very blessed and thankful to join all of you in this fight. I'll tell you one example. I used to publish this magazine called GC Style Quarterly. And this was probably about maybe 2010, I started publishing this magazine. And I stopped it temporarily because of the film production that I am involved in, especially with the web series American Exile, which we are in the thick of that. But I did put that on hold for a while so that I can dedicate more time to the film production, producing American Exile, and actually publish books, the book Damascus Code, and a couple of other books that focus on heroes and heroines who are African American and who are from the Latino community as well. And I'm using my voice. I am using my voice to put that message out, to put that empowerment message out through this work. So I'm using this room to use that work to drive that forward. And I am very blessed and thankful to join all of you in this fight. So that is it for today's show, everybody. Thank you for listening. So please subscribe, click that notification bell. I will see you next week. You keep going. You are more powerful than you think. God bless everybody, and thank you.
On behalf of Perry DeMarco and I, thank you so much for your support of Coffee with Mary. As a couple, we love bringing powerful and positive content to you, especially representing the Black and the Latino communities in a beautiful and powerful light.
While you're in between the unemployment checks, or while you're waiting for your stimulus check, if you're still waiting for that, use this time to plan out the rest of your life or the next few years in your life. This is not going to last forever. It isn't. Like if you wanted to write a book, if you want to do a YouTube video, start the process now. There are so many tutorials on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram. I use all of those platforms, by the way. I learned post-production on YouTube. I learned post-production using Adobe Premiere. This is for all of my film production. Okay, I'm a filmmaker. And let me tell you a little story about that, about starting now. I wanted to do a feature film, and I am still in pre-production for that feature film, but I was advised earlier from other actors and actresses and filmmakers to, you know what, do something now. Start filming something now. Short films, videos, just start filming something now. Show your work. Show what you can do now with what you have. And my mom taught me to use what you have in your hand. Use what you have right now. And when God sees that you are able to use what you have and do good work with that, He's going to start giving you more resources, more resources, more resources. It's like being thankful for what you have right now and using those things to the best of your ability and watch those resources grow. And they have grown. When I was starting out, I wanted to do a feature film. I had written the script. I already went to Puerto Rico to scout different places there for the film. And the film is now currently called JOA. It is an adventure film. Does it sound familiar? If you are familiar with my GC World TV page, it does. When I was advised by other independent filmmakers and actors and actresses to do something now, to start now, I went ahead and did that. I had an iPad. I am filming with my iPad now. I didn't have a camera. I didn't have a Canon. I didn't have a Red. No, I didn't have that. I had an iPad, and I still have an iPad. And then I purchased a stand for my lights. I purchased a tripod. I got all of those things, the tripod and the light stand, from Amazon for a very, very budget-friendly price. I started filming. And do you know what I started filming? I started filming American Exile. And we are now in season 2 of that adventure series. I started filming American Exile, which is the story that comes before JOA. So JOA will be a continuation of the American Exile story, but in a feature film form. What I have now are going on 2 seasons of an adventure series, an adventure thriller series actually. And it has grown. It has grown. And I am so thankful that I started filming now, because now you all get to see this work. You all get to see the story and enjoy the story. I'm still, I would say, in the small area, but my audience is growing, one by one, step by step. That is part of that life lesson of don't waste time. Start now, but start planning too. Keep growing with your plan and take what you got in your hand and use it. Your mind is creative enough, more than creative enough, to use what you have in your hand and to make something awesome out of it. And then watch your resources grow. You have a unique look, own it. Own that look.